Rabindranath Tagore, the man of prodigious literary and artistic accomplishments who played a leading role in the Indian cultural and national movements. Let us in this video know more about his vibrant life. Rabindranath Tagore was an iconic figure in the Indian cultural renaissance. He was a polymath poet, philosopher, musician, writer, and educationist. Rabindranath Tagore became the first Asian and the first Indian to win the Nobel Prize in 1913 for his collections of poems named as Gitanjali. He was called Gurudev, Kabhi Guru, and Biswa Kabhi affectionately, and his songs are popularly known as Rabindra Sangeet. The national anthems of India and Bangladesh, the Jana Gana Mana and the Amar Shonar Bangla respectively, are from the Rabindra Sangeet. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7th of May 1861 in Calcutta as the youngest son of Devendranath Tagore and Sharda Devi. From an early age, Tagore showed remarkable talent in literature and music. He began writing poetry at the age of 8 and composed his first verses by the time when he was 16. Tagore's formal education was mostly conducted at home, where he was exposed to a wide range of subjects, including literature, history, philosophy, and music. In 1883, he married Mrinalini Devi, a child bride, as was the tradition in those times. Tagore's literary career blossomed with the publication of his first collection of poems, Kavi Kahani, The Tale of the Poet, in 1878. His subsequent works such as Sonar Tari, The Golden Boat, and Kalpana, Imagination, solidified his reputation as a gifted poet. Tagore's writing showcased his deep love for nature, exploration of human emotions, and spiritual yearning. In 1901, Tagore established a school in Shantiniketan, a small town near Bolpur in West Bengal, which eventually became Vishwa Bharati University. This educational institution promoted a holistic approach to education, blending Western and Indian philosophies. Tagore's most acclaimed work, Gitanjali, Song Offerings, was published in 1910. It was a collection of his poems translated into English by himself. The lyrical verses in Gitanjali mesmerized readers worldwide and earned him international acclaim. This masterpiece not only brought recognition to Tagore but also had a significant impact on the Western literary scene, playing a crucial role in the global dissemination of Indian literature. In 1912, Tagore went to Europe for the second time. On the journey to London, he translated some of his songs from Gitanjali to English. He met William Ruthenstein, a noted British painter in London who was impressed by the poems, made copies, and gave to Yeats and other English poets. Yeats were enthralled and later wrote the introduction to Gitanjali when it was published in September 1912 in a limited edition by Indian Society in London. And in 1913, this collection of poems won the Nobel Prize in Literature. He was the first non-European to receive this prestigious award, also him being the first Asian to hold the prize and also the first and the only Indian recipient of the same. The Nobel Prize was for his profoundly sensitive, fresh and beautiful verse collection, Gitanjali. This accolade brought Tagore's global recognition and made him a cultural ambassador for India. Tagore's influence transcended borders and he embarked on several international journeys, delivering lectures and sharing his thoughts on various subjects. He visited countries such as United States, Japan, and China, where he interacted with notable personalities and promoted his message of universal harmony and cultural exchange. Rabindranath Tagore was quite knowledgeable of Western culture, especially Western poetry and science. Tagore had a good grasp of modern, post-Newtonian physics and was well able to hold his own in a debate with Einstein in 1930 on the newly emerging principles of quantum mechanics and chaos. His meetings and tape-recorded conversation with this contemporaries such as Albert Einstein and H.G. Wells epitomize his brilliance. Tagore's contribution to Indian nationalism cannot be overlooked. Instead, he advocated for a broader understanding. Tagore participated in the Indian nationalist movement from time to time, and Gandhi, the political father of modern India, was his devoted friend. Tagore came to be recognized as one of the architects of modern India. India's first Prime Minister, that is Jawaharlal Nehru, wrote in his book The Discovery of India that Tagore and Gandhi have undoubtedly been the two outstanding and dominating figures in the first half of the 20th century. Tagore's influence over the mind of India and especially of successive rising generations has been tremendous. Not only Bengali, the language in which he wrote, but all the modern languages of India have been molded partly by his writings. More than any other Indian, he has helped to bring into harmony the ideals of the East and West and broadened the basis of Indian nationalism. Rabindranath Tagore's belief and teachings were deeply rooted in humanism, universalism, and the pursuit of truth and beauty. He believed in the power of education to transform individuals and society. Tagore's educational philosophy emphasized a holistic approach that integrated intellectual, artistic, and spiritual development. He believed that education should nurture creativity, free thinking, and a sense of interconnectedness with nature. After an extended period of suffering, Tagore died on August 7, 1941, at the age of 80, in the same mansion in which he was brought up. Rabindranath Tagore's life, achievements, contributions, and teachings have left an indelible mark on the world. As a poet, philosopher, educator, and social reformer, he used his creative genius to promote love, peace, and harmony among individuals and nations. Tagore's poetry and writings continue to inspire people transcending barriers of time, culture, and language. He continues to be a beacon of enlightenment, reminding us to celebrate the beauty of life and cherish the diversity that enriches our human experience. His profound humanism and commitment to universal values remain as guiding lights, urging us to build a better world based on understanding, empathy, and respect. Thank you.